That is so difficult to listen to, but you got to hand it to those people for being brave and trying to express themselves so well.
Right.
Heather, thank you so much. Now, in the wake of this tragedy, we're digging deeper into the mental health of Florida children. The Baker Act allows for people to be involuntarily examined, committed, if they're considered a threat to themselves or others. In Florida, 1 in 6 of all involuntary examinations are children or teenagers under the age of 18. That number comes from a 2017 report from the Florida Department of Children and Families, which shines light on the exponential growth of the Baker Act on Florida youth. Juliet Dreyer has more tonight.
Well, Jeannie, in just 5 years, the number of Florida kids and teens Baker Acted jumped 49.3%. During that same time, the population grew by only about 5.5%. Researchers attribute the growth to a number of personal, social, and societal factors, but one of their conclusions, early intervention is key to reducing the number of kids Baker Acted, and that's exactly the goal of a new program in Clay County. For every 488 students that walk the halls of Florida public schools,
2 times 19.5 plus 4.
There's just one school counselor. That's one of the findings of a report from the Florida Department of Children and Families.
When their attendance is falling, when their grades are falling.
Erica Gilbert, guidance curriculum specialist with Clay County Schools, lists some of the signs that a student may need extra attention.
Identify students as soon as possible.
Gilbert agrees that early intervention is critical for better outcomes. That's why, she says, Clay County Schools are training staff to recognize various risk factors and warning signs.
If you can catch a student early and give them the skills, the help, the therapy that they need, then you can stop a lifelong mental health issue.
Students may need the most attention while school is in session. The DCF report shows there are more involuntary exams for children when school is in session as opposed to summer and winter breaks. That's not surprising to Gilbert, who says children may be struggling with issues at home already.
And you put on top of that the peers and the academics. I think sometimes that pressure, kids just explode.
Clay County Schools this year launched a new program to provide no-cost mental health services to at-risk students. It's already been put in place at 3 county junior high schools, with plans to expand to all junior high schools next school year.
Kind of a long-term relationship they have with the students within the schools.
The important phrase there, long-term. Stability is key.
No matter how much they sometimes fight and you think they don't want the help or they're resisting, it's just forming that relationship, and that can make all the difference in the world.
Juliet Dreyer, First Coast News on your side.